Meghan and Harry's children Archie and Lilibet don't have a royal title. Archie and Lily are technically now a prince and princess. Much has been said about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's children's royal titles since the Queen's death. Harry and Meghan's son Archie, age 3, and their daughter, Lilibet, are technically now a prince and princess because their grandfather, King Charles III, has become king. Rules set out by King George V in 1917 mean that Archie and Lily, as the children of a son of a sovereign, may use an HRH title should they wish. In the last couple of days, and the royal website has updated William and Kate's title in the line of succession as the Prince and Princess of Wales. Their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis are also now listed as of Wales, instead of Cambridge. Archie and Lily, however, remain noted as Master and Miss. When asked why Archie and Lily's new titles were not reflected on the website, the King's spokesman pledged to update it as and when we get information. The King's spokesman said the monarch had announced William and Kate's titles as the Prince and Princess of Wales, and expressed his love for Harry and Meghan in his address to the nation on Friday, while the website was updated for the Waleses. Clearly updating love on a website doesn't quite work, so we've not quite done that, but clearly he does love them. We will be working through updating the website as and when we get information, he said. Asked whether Archie and Lily would take the titles of Prince and Princess, he added, "At the moment, we are focused on the next 10 days, and as and when we get information, we will update that website." Meghan has cancelled a lineup of major appearances ahead of the late Queen's funeral. The Duchess was due to appear on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon on the 20th of September. The same day she and Prince Harry were set to attend the 77th session of the UN General Assembly in New York, according to Page 6. The publication also reported that the latest episode of Meghan's newly launched podcast Archetypes, which is scheduled to air on Tuesday, has also been postponed. The announcement came after it was revealed that Harry and Meghan would be extending their UK stay following the death of the Queen. Emily Nash shared the news, explaining, "We understand that Harry and Meghan will be staying in the UK until after the funeral. It's fair to say that they obviously want to be present for the Queen and pay tribute to her." Prince Harry, who had an incredibly special bond with Her Majesty, was seen leaving Balmoral in a Range Rover shortly after 8 a.m. on Friday morning. The Duke and Duchess flew over from the US last Saturday ahead of a busy schedule of charity events, but it was during the Well Child Awards, where the Duke and Duchess were set to appear on Thursday, that the news broke of Her Majesty's passing. The room of around 250 people fell silent. All music was cancelled other than a moving rendition of the national anthem performed by sopranos Camilla Karslake and Natalie Rushdie as a mark of respect for Her Majesty. As part of their European tour, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were due to make an appearance at Thursday's ceremony to commemorate the most inspiring children and young people currently battling serious or complex medical issues. Harry has been a patron of the charity since 2007 and always gives an emotional speech at the ceremony. Prince Harry is missing his grandmother. The Duke of Sussex connected with the crowd during a surprise walkabout at Windsor Castle Saturday following the death of his grandmother Queen Elizabeth. Prince Harry stepped out hand in hand with wife Meghan Markle beside brother Prince William and sister-in-law Kate Middleton, where he made an emotional admission about how things already felt different inside the royal residence. "It's a lonely place up there now without her," Harry told well-wishers, pointing to the castle. "Whichever room she was in, you felt her presence throughout," he added with a smile. The Queen relocated her home base from Buckingham Palace in London to Windsor Castle when the pandemic began in March 2020 and spent most of her final years there. Prince Harry, Meghan, Prince William and Kate left the gates of Windsor together to tour the many tributes honoring the late monarch, who died at age 96 on Thursday. The outing for the group once known as the Fab Four was especially poignant, as relations have been strained between the California couple and members of the royal family in recent years. Kensington Palace says William invited the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to join him, and Kate, who was recently named Princess of Wales, alongside her husband's new Prince of Wales title. Another source adds that security was not expecting both couples at the walkabout. "It's such an extraordinary historical moment and also a deeply personal one for the family. that you'd hope and think that all members of the family would unite and support the king, especially. And perhaps some of those wounds can be healed in the process. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.